Hello, you lovely, gorgeous souls. Yes, this is me on my midweek musings. It's Wednesday, 8th of April, and the sun is shining. So this automatically makes me feel good, even in this time. Last night, the one of the things that have concerned me over the last week, I suppose. Last night, the Irish government signed new powers to the Gardaí to arrest and detain if you break your social distancing and you're outside of the 2 kilometres of your house, and so you can get up to 6 months in prison and a 2,500 fine. Within this week, I don't think it was since the last time I got on here, the British government have done some of the same kind of laws. One of the things I read, they actually put it into law very quickly. Basically, you have no power, you have no rights. They can arrest you, they can inject you, medicate you with whatever they want. If you died in police custody, they can cremate you and have done with you without a medical person having to see you. There's all sorts of draconian, well, not even draconian. I don't think Dickens had this kind, these kind of things, these kind of laws over people. I mean, they just did these things before. Now that it's their right to do them to us. So there's a lot of stuff going on that is making me think, I'm no longer a conspiracy theorist. Some of the stuff that has been spoken about in the past and things like that are coming to fruition, and all for our benefit, as I've said before, for the greater good. So yeah, this is definitely a new time. Although in saying that, there are some beautiful souls out there who are seriously working for the positive and for the freedom of humanity. In terms of, I participated in the global meditation on, oh gosh, was it Saturday morning at 3:45 in the morning or something like that? I think it was. Beautiful energy around that. The full moon last night was gorgeous. So nature and the planets are aligning, and all sorts of things are happening, and the different ideologies around whether you're biblical based, or your universal based, your astrologically based, whatever your foundation is, and whatever you're coming from, they're all kind of saying the same things, which is fabulous. And we have a real opportunity. And this week's on Sunday, the Speak Your Truth conversation with Angela, of the hope she has, and the absolute conviction that we as humanity are going to turn it around and create something wonderful. Now, there's a lot of, people have been really, what's the word I'm looking for? Disempowered. The state has so many powers, and they've taken us to a place of believing that we can't change anything, and there's nothing better out there. There absolutely is. I've seen we can have all of what we have in a sustainable, harmonious way. It's absolutely doable. How we get those to relinquish their powers is possibly because they're prepared to kill us, and I don't want that kind of thing at all. But anyway, I am sitting here in the sunshine thinking this is fabulous. My fears and things, I'm not really frightened anymore. It is what it is, and whatever happens, what I know about myself is that what life has shown me is that until something is directly in front of me, no matter what I say, I can set my intentions, and I can hope for how I will respond to events. But the reality is I don't know exactly how I'm going to respond until it happens. I have a few examples in my life where I've gone through and gone, I'll never do that, and I'll never do that, and I'll do this, and I'll do, the whole Yankee, and then when a situation has occurred, and it is in front of me, I haven't done what I believed I would do. So I've kind of stopped saying that I'm not going to do this and I'm going to do that, and I have intentions for my life, and I have hopes for the planet and for us as humanity. However, I am well aware that until that moment comes, that decision has to be made, which way to go and what to do. I really don't know. I genuinely hope, and I set my intention, and that's what life is about. I think it's about setting your intentions, making things so normal to you that when those moments arise, that you're not even aware of the decisions that you're making because it's just your normality. And that's where living a life, an authentic life, that you're true to yourself, you're in alignment with who you are, and that you live that when things happen, you're not even aware that they're happening. It's not that you're not aware that they're happening, but you're so used to following that path that's what you do. You just continue to follow that path, and as each moment unfurls, you live that, and that's for me what it's about. I'm feeling really positive over the last few days. I've been a bit meh, I have to be honest. Yesterday was my eldest child's 30th birthday, and that was just joyous. Some of the other stuff that's come up over the week is mom. I'm a mother. I'm a mother of four, and my different children want different things from me. So one of the questions that I asked of I'm doing these Speak Your Truth conversations, so I've got some that are still to come. But one of the questions there has been this thing about mother and mom. What does it actually mean to you? What does mom look like to you? Mom, mummy, mum, ma, mam, mother, whatever it is, however you refer or think of, what does that actually look like? What shape does it take? What is mom to you? What sound is it? Because what I realise is we have an expectation of what a mother should be, a societal expectation, a natural expectation. We have our own ideologies of what we've experienced and what we think we've seen of other mothers, and it is what we think we've seen because we're not there behind closed doors. So what is mom? What does it mean to be a mom? And I'll push it out there for the dads as well. What is a dad? What is a mom, father, mother? What attributes? What do you expect from them? Because so I'd like to share what I believe is my learning from it, but I don't really want to influence I want you to be able to ask that question of yourself in your own space and in your own time, and really kind of figure out, is what you believe a mother to be, is it doable? Is it feasible? Is it real? Is it real? Because remember, moms are human. We are but human. We do all the things that everybody else does. We go toilet and we release our waste. We release waste from our mouth. We have expletives, some of us. So yeah, that's kind of been out there. What is it that who is it you want me to be? What is it what expectation do you hold of me as a mother? And I think that's for me, it's an important question, because I can guarantee, and I will guarantee this, that for every single person that's asking that question, it's something different. There's a nuance, even if it's generically, there's an overarching generic response. The nuances are different, the little tiny things are different, of what that is. So my midweek musings on this beautiful sunny day are, they talk about the nanny state. My gosh, is it in full swing? They have fed us fear for so long that we virtually don't question anything anymore. We don't. We're just compliant. We've become very compliant, and not for our benefit. And I think that the masses need to wake up. There is an awakening happening. There is an energy changing, and I'm aware of the fear I'm aware that there is a fear and a reluctance to see the state as anything other than working for our benefit. And one of the reasons is that it takes an acknowledgement then that they duped us, that we were able to be conned, and they have conned us. That what we thought was real, and that takes a level of willingness to be wrong, not wrong, but to a willingness to identify our own vulnerability, and they have played on that most definitely. Systems haven't changed, like the same things are happening that happened when we were ruled by what they called landlords and kings and things like that. We are so expendable to those. It's phenomenal. But I haven't heard anyone kind of go. Not. I've read and I've seen in social media, but I haven't met anyone face to face yet who's like, this is not on. We need a revolution of some sort. We need to stand up together and go, no, this is not right. You can't take our freedoms from us. We elected you. We put you into these positions. And what you've done is we have elected you into these positions of power. And you have now perverted your responsibilities to give you power, an illusion of power over us that takes away our freedoms. The illusion, it's all panticles. Anyway, yeah, there's my midweek musings. So I am so grateful for my life right now. I'm grateful for the sun shining down, the birds singing. I'm grateful for the love of my family. I'm grateful for I've been surrounded by some awesome people in my world. I really have. They are phenomenal. Phenomenal women, phenomenal men. It's just a joy to be alive. Yes, I've gone through all of that other stuff that's going on, but yeah, so grateful. I'd like to put a call out to anyone who would like to have a conversation with me. Like attracts likes, etc. And I'm very aware that the people that I'm conversating with, I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm hearing new things. So which is great. But yeah, I'd like to meet some people who have completely different ways of thought to myself, and have a conversation and get to hear, to give voice to others, and to hear the differences, and to be challenged myself. Although, why would I want to be challenged? I remember once asking someone to critique my work, and they were like, why do you want me to be critical? And I was like, no, it's not critical, it's critiquing my work so that it can improve, and my work practice. So it's about that kind of challenge that lifts you out of your norm, to take you to the uncomfortable places. I'm hoping that I'm able to respond effectively, and with, it's my intention to respond with love. But I'm already aware of some of the stuff that could come my way. But anyway, yes, let's hear each other. Let's create that space. Let's give voice and allow ourselves to hear and evaluate and think and put our own thoughts and things on trial. And is it what I truly believe? And is it for the benefit of all, the benefit of myself? And it's not about making whether it's for the benefit of all of myself right, and if it doesn't benefit everybody else. It's just being aware of who we are, becoming aware of who we are as a collective, and there's an embracing all of us, the same way that I encouraged you to go within and to seek yourself, and to that again, another thing that's come through this week is the light and the dark and the shadow, and it is about embracing, loving, embracing, accepting all of us. When we're really not that horrendous, as to be fair. We've done some seriously horrendous things as a collective, but if we can start to embrace all of us within each other, we then can filter that out. And that's what these conversations aim to do, is to expand that acceptance, that love, of humanity's shadow. We have a shadow, a collective shadow, and to embrace that, and to and hopefully then we can stop being hurt and stop hurting people and the rest of the planet. So I'm going to be gone. I'm done today. So yes, this is lovely. So be mindful, be careful, be grateful, be kind, and it's an honour and a privilege, and to be able to do this. This is awesome, isn't it? Isn't it awesome? It's phenomenal. So thank you for listening. Subscribe. I've been doing some work on my scheduling. You can book appointments with me for sessions and things, via my Instagram, my Facebook, on my website. I've updated all of that. I've kind of got something together. I'm not a tech person, so if you can see that it's like, Ellen, let me help you out there, and marketing, oh gosh, I could really do some help marketing, but yeah, connect if you wish. If I resonate with you and you feel that I can aid you to find you and heal you, then get in touch, and let us work together. Thursday nights, I have a weekly calendar, so Tuesdays is my distance Reiki, and I do Reiki on Tuesdays. Tuesday is my Reiki day. Wednesday is my midweek musings. Thursday is my meditation. Sunday, the Speak Your Truth conversations go out, and then various things on social media all the time. So connect with me, work with me, let us learn and grow together. So, mwah, bye.